What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to The Truth About Nothing, where we share our opinions on pop culture topics, and it means absolutely nothing. My name is Taylor.
And my name is Jeremy. And because she's going to say it, so I might as well say it first. I dropped the ball. We were going to talk about Animal Well, which is a video game. So we're going to talk about some of our favorite video games, but I just have not had time to play enough of the game. I did start playing it, if that counts for something, but I know we announced that we were going to talk about that as our next episode, but I just haven't been able to play it to be able to have a discussion about it.
I've been playing it
I like it. It's a really
nonstop.
pretty,
it is a great game.
Yeah,
so hopefully next week
I will try.
We'll be able to talk about Animal Well. But in the meantime, we had to pivot, and we're going to be talking about some of our favorite board games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we play a lot of board games. I bet we probably play more board games than we do video games.
Yeah. I think out of everything that we do, at the end of the day, if we have time, we're gonna play a board game together.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a family thing too, not just us, but my family plays board games. Jeremy's family plays board game. We're just a board game family.
I grew up on board games.
It's fun to do together, and it creates some good memories, but it also creates some competitiveness. We'll get to that one. So we picked out 5 that we either enjoy or don't enjoy. I mean, I enjoy some games more than you do,
there's
vice
2.
Versa.
You'll see there's 2 games here that one of them I love playing, and one of them she loves playing.
But we can't stand,
we don't like them. Yeah, so we
play it for each other.
Yeah, we compromise sometimes. So we'll do the first one, which is the newest game.
Yeah, let me get
which actually got her hooked
bad boy
to the video game of this. She used to pick on me and make fun of me because
I did not. It is Slay the Spire.
Yes.
And this is what was it? Kickstarter?
This was a Kickstarter. We waited a year and a half for this game. So this is based on the video game Slay the Spire. It's a card game. It's a deck building game where you fight bad guys and
you're kind
weird
of
birds.
You're climbing a spire and you're just traveling up, and there's merchants you can buy things from, potions and different cards and artifacts that give you different bonuses, and there's bosses and the big boss, and there's so many tiers to the game, and it's just really interesting. I will say that the video game is a lot easier to play because it does everything for you, the counting, and this game it's kind of time consuming, and it takes a little bit of thought. But
60 to 90 minutes.
But it's a team game, and I really enjoy that about this game. Is
team games are nice because you don't have aggression.
Yeah, I mean, there can definitely be. We haven't played this enough with multiple people to get to that,
Based on a little bit of experience that we've had with that particular game, I personally have preferred it with 2 players.
Yeah,
I think it's great for
quicker.
2 players. I like how they changed everything from the game from the video game to the board game. I like how they condensed it. Obviously, you can't have an enemy with 500 HP, but they do a really good job of condensing it, and you basically just build a deck, and like she said, you climb a spire, and each time you beat a bad guy, you get to add a new card to your deck, and then you just climb levels, and it gets harder and harder and harder.
And there's 4 different characters that you can be, and they all have specific combat styles. One is poison, one is specifically sword attacks, another one
a really
is
melee, a melee type.
And the third one is like orbs, and it's like powers like lightning and frost and like a dark. And then the fourth one I don't really know much about.
The fourth one is the Watcher, I think is the name.
Yeah.
Or the Seer.
It's the Watcher.
The Watcher. Yeah. And I haven't played that in this game enough really to know, but like in the video game, you can... Oh, shoot, what's it called? Basically, you take on different states, and you can be calm or rage, like a rage type of mode. So, like, the rage mode does, like, more damage. Rage mode! It does more damage. And then the calm, when you leave that state, you get more energy to do more attacks. Yeah, so if you time it right, it's a very complex character to play. Like, you have to build it really well. But I personally... I love like deck building strategy games.
I played the board game before I played the video game, and that's kind of what pushed me to actually play the video game.
She plays the video game all the time. She used to say that I play boring video games because I play boring video games.
Okay,
and now she plays it all.
What's some Lord Shorn? Come on.
Whatever. Stronghold Crusader. So good. Don't mock me.
But I will say, playing the video game first does give you an advantage with the board game because I understand all the attacks and like all of the like the buffs that you put on your enemies or they put on you, and like I understand that so much better, and like it's just I think the next time we go into the board game of Slay the Spire, I'll probably be a lot more aggressive with it because like I just
I will I do think that there's an app. A companion app.
Because it has a QR code on it.
It might help with like the damage counters and stuff.
And you can play the soundtrack for the game while you're playing the board game. It has a QR code. That's
soundtrack
really cool.
is actually really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fun game. It's very complex, and there's a lot of like moving pieces that you have to do in the game. So if you don't care for that type of game, then it's probably not for you. Yeah. I personally just enjoy it because I love the video game. Like, so that I just really like it because, and like I said, I like deck building games. Like that's just, I really enjoy them. Now the next game, not so much.
I love this game. And I can barely get Jeremy to play it with me. I have to, like, bribe him.
Yeah.
to play with me.
I don't know why
I think we've had so many, like, bad runs because people just don't play right. And
they don't understand.
They don't understand the rules. But it is Betrayal at House on the Hill. And it is, like, a haunted house type game. And you like search the haunted house, you go into different rooms and add rooms, and you get different items, and really this game like works against you the whole time. Rarely are you going to get a card or a room that does good for you.
It's a pretty brutal like,
and it's creepy too. Like it's a haunted house. Like there have been a few haunts that we've done where, like, when we're going to bed and I have to walk down the dark hallway, I'm just like...
It's like the videos of the people when they turn the lights off and then they run.
For the door, yeah.
Get to bed!
My favorite one, though, like, there's so many different haunts depending on, like, what room you're in when the haunt starts, like, what omen you've got, and so there's I don't even know how many different haunts there are. And there's an expansion to this, too.
Yeah.
But my favorite one so far was like it was like an alien type.
I didn't play that. That was you guys did that without me.
We did?
Mm-hmm.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Because you keep saying...
Because it was me, Brianna, Daniel. Was it Sue? Did you not play with us?
I didn't play it.
You haven't...
You keep saying you need to play it with us so we can get that haunt. But it's so random. Like,
you would like that haunt.
You'd have to
like,
stage it for
nobody knows like who the traitor is, and like we can't go into the same room because we could like infect each other. Like if we're like we've got the alien parasite, and it's like it's so cool, and like you have to do different things to win the haunts and like escape the house, and it's just really fun. The only setback is when the haunt starts, you have to like choose a traitor, and the traitor has to go to a different room and read their set of rules while everybody else reads their set of rules, and we don't know each other's rules, and that's caused a lot of conflict. And so like we've had to adapt like house rules for this game, where
a lot.
we have to tell each other certain things about our rules, because then there's so much confusion and arguing, and it does make the game not so fun.
Yeah, sometimes when you... So, like, basically each turn you, like, roll dice, and then based on different parameters, like, then the haunt might start, and sometimes when the haunt starts, the bad guy gets the advantage to have two...
Like
so
if
you're
there's
the
a
bad
haunt with a
guy, and then you
monster.
have a monster. But a lot of times, the person reading the rules gets it mixed up.
My dad.
So they use the monster advantages for the person advantage, and
it just gets confusing.
I really like this game until the haunt starts.
Yeah.
Like that's, and then it just gets so sometimes hard, like complicated to understand what the...
Well, I feel like the mood of the game shifts too, because you're just searching a haunted house and adding rooms to it and finding items and doing all of this stuff. And then the haunt starts, and all of a sudden it's like we have to do A, B, and C to either defeat the monster, defeat the traitor, or escape the house. And
it turns very Survivor.
And it does. And people start getting like...
claws come out.
Yeah. So, but I really enjoy this game, and you kind of just have to have a set of people that are good at these kind of games.
You have to have patience.
Yeah. And it's in it, and this one is a teamwork game too. So
yeah, it's very teamwork. Like, it's a fun game. It's a very interesting game. I will say that.
The last time I played it was New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, yeah.
And you didn't even play it.
I didn't play it. No, I was eating barbecue smokies and playing a different game.
Yeah.
Probably Dominion.
Yeah, you were. Yeah. Which leads us to...
Oh, perfect segue. Dominion.
Another card building game.
This is a deck building game. Not as complicated as Slay the Spire. I love Dominion, though the only expansion we have, Dark Ages.
Yeah, that one's
buy this
terrible.
one. It's sad and depressing, like the Dark Ages were. I don't like this expansion.
I think like one of the sets that they give you to play, one of them is called Grim Parade.
Yeah.
And like it was a very grim parade. It was like a long drawn out and just... It was a marathon game.
What did we play this one time, and like the winner had like 9 points?
Like we ran out of cards before we even got like victory points. And
it's just this particular expansion is a slow grind.
Yeah.
But basically the concept, like the point of the game is you have colonies.
So you have victory points.
Why can't I remember what they're all called?
You have your money, copper, silver, gold, and you have 10 action cards that you can buy throughout the game to build your deck. And a lot of the cards kind of work with each other, where like if you trash something, you can upgrade this or get gold, or you can take more turns, or like it gives you like different advantages, and so you just build your deck, and some people just do it better than everybody else. And it takes me about 4 rounds to understand like what direction I want to go with my deck, and then I've already lost the game by that point, and it's very frustrating.
Well, it's very strategy, like which cards to buy early
Yeah.
But it is a little bit of luck too, like based on your draws.
Because when you shuffle your deck, some cards that need to go together are never going to go together.
Sometimes that works. So, yeah.
I've said that from now on when I play Dominion, I need to sit directly after Jeremy and just buy everything he's buying. And maybe I'll win the game.
I feel like I just am naturally good at games like this because I was homeschooled. I'm good at Risk. I'm good at strategy games. Like, I'm just good at...
I think that's less because you were homeschooled than, like a trait. Like a personality trait or, like...
Yeah, maybe. I guess.
I think it's less about being homeschooled.
Okay, fine. I like to blame everything on being homeschooled.
I wouldn't.
But, yeah, I just like it. It's just a fun... It's a deck building game.
It is. And really it changes all the time.
Yeah, you can have so many options.
There's so many different expansions.
There's like what, 23?
That many?
I think so, yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't think there was that many. I thought there was like 12 expansions. Maybe.
No, there's a lot. Maybe I'm wrong. There might be 18.
I don't think it's past 20. That's an absurd amount of expansions.
I'll look it up. I'll find out. I'll put it on the screen.
Watch me be wrong, like usual.
But there's a lot. Like there's and each one has a different theme, which is what I like about it. Like prosperity, you can have a lot of money. Seaside, which has a lot of duration cards.
This Dark Ages is like no money. It's so hard to get money, and you can't buy anything.
Yeah, you're lucky if you can get a copper. You're like, oh, go eat a potato.
My favorite so far that we bought was Allies. I like really Allies. Enjoy Allies. That's a good one to buy.
Allies and Prosperity combined? Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'll never play that combination with you ever.
Neither will your dad. I still can't believe I scored that many points. No, that's crazy. Like, I don't even know how I did it.
But no, Dominions are really good. And
it is a fun game.
And it's got an expansion that you can add more people to it. Like, it's a 2 to 4 person game, but there is an expansion, I think it is Prosperity, where you can actually play with more people. Because it's not just estates, duchy, and province. It adds a colony.
But it's still 2 to 4. There's a little deck that adds more.
Oh, is it a little deck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I know we've done it before with Prosperity, and it's worked okay.
Well, I think the one your parents have has that in it. The big box they have has the multiple extra players. Oh, like the big
Dominion Intrigue one. Okay.
Yeah, that has probably that has the extra player build it, the add-on. Gotcha. So that's why we can do it. Because your parents are awesome. They really are. I'm not joking when I say that. They really are.
Okay, our fourth game.
This one's fun. You probably have never heard of this, or you have heard of this. I don't know.
It's Splendor, and it's not a deck building game.
No, this one's cool. I think we can show.
I think we need to take this one out.
This one's kind of confusing. So
you have different colored chips that you can pick up and buy things with. There's red, white, blue, black, green, and these yellow ones are like wilds. Mm-hmm. And you set them up for three rows. Blue is the highest, yellow is in between, and I think it's green?
Yeah, green.
Is like the lowest cost, and you just buy cards and you just try and get the first one to 15. Each card has a cost on the side to buy the card, and then it has what it's worth. And when you buy it, you can count whatever symbol is there as one of your your tokens.
I think this is kind of
and it's kind of complex, but
it's hard to explain
just talking
without actually.
It's very
This is one of those games that you have to play around to get it.
And the thing about this game is early on, if you mess up, you're probably going to lose. You have to really know what colors you want to go for, what cards you want. If you're going to go for points as compared to some of like there's like little tiles you can win if you have so many of each color, and like so it's you can go so many different ways. I've found my strategy for the game, and I actually am pretty decent at that game.
You're pretty good at it, honestly.
My mom is the best though.
Yeah,
I understand it.
Your mom is.
All of a sudden, she'll be like, "I win."
Yeah, I'll be like, okay, 3 turns, I've got this. And then I'll buy my chips, and then we'll go around, and your mom will be like,
15.
Oh, 15, I win. And I'll be like, what?
And then my dad's sitting there trying to, like, find some way to win. Like, oh, if I just had this one more chip, then I could buy that. And
But I like when he does that, especially like when we're playing
cute.
sequence, and
It's
he's
so
like,
cute.
oh, well, you would have got this card, and then you would have got this card, and then, oh, then I would have finally got a jack. But yeah, it's fun. Somehow, I don't understand how your mom is so good at that game, though. I mean, I really like it, and it's fun, and it's not one of those games that I like want to rage quit because I'm sucking so bad. Like,
honestly,
it's just a
Splendor
fun...
is a game where everyone's kind of in like the ballpark of winning, unless you like really messed up.
It's usually one. You're usually like 1 or 2 turns from winning. Like, but somehow Brenda always.
If you take the wrong chip for a turn, like if you just make one bad decision, could ruin the game for you, and so you just really. I've found the more aggressive I am, the better I'm doing. Like if I try and like pull my punches, and like if I see Jeremy's going for black, but I need some black to buy my card. I'm not going to spare your feelings.
When you reserve a card that I've been buying chips for, and then I'm stuck with all these chips because you reserve a card, and then I'm like, what are you doing? And you're like, oh, I've been looking at that card the whole game, and then I got like all the chips to buy it, and there's no other combination on the board.
I am like tunnel vision on this game. Is I am looking at what I'm doing, what I need. This card can help me buy that card to buy that card. And I'm just tunnel vision. I'm not paying attention to what anyone else is doing. And that's why I've been doing so good at that. I just don't care about anybody else when I play Splendor.
I'm going to remember that.
Yeah. I'm a little cutthroat.
Next time we play Ticket to Ride, boom, right in the middle of your route.
Oh my goodness. If you want to get punched in the face.
SOL. Anyways.
Our last game is probably
love this game.
A family favorite.
You can actually tell we love this game. Well, you can't tell because you can't see. It's getting worn. Rough. And this is called Seven Wonders Architects. So Seven Wonders is a larger game. Mm-hmm. Seven Wonders Architects is like a condensed version of that game. So
and then there's the Seven Wonders Duel, which I played with my dad, and it's actually a really fun game. And it's like only a 2-player game, so like there's different versions of this game, but Architects is just really fun, and I think it's one of those games where it's like a no-brainer, where you can just play together and chit-chat while you're playing, and you just have a good time, and there's a lot to it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain.
But you're building one of the Seven Wonders, and whatever,
of the ancient world, not of the modern world. And it like whatever
you're building, it gives you different perks, and like of course that this one is victory point based too. Is whoever has the most points at the end. Whoever has the most points. But it's just
it's a lot harder to like screw someone over because you draw cards like resources, military, science. So it's very like if you've played like Civilization like on the computer. So the goal is to finish your structure before everybody else. But then you can also get other perks by like getting science cards, and so you can sort of screw over someone else because you can only draw from your left, right, or the center draw pile. So you could. I don't know why I'm holding it like a bouquet.
I was thinking like a baby. You're just so used to holding babies, I suppose.
I guess, yeah. But I like it. Like, I never even heard of it, and I just saw it on Amazon. That's why we have it, because
you just thought
had
it looked
good reviews and it looked fun.
And it turns out like that is like when everyone gets together to play games, like that's the one we're gonna pick because they're quick games. Like it.
Most of these are quick.
Yeah. Most of them are supposed to be quick. Like Dominion's supposed to be quick, but it's not
be quick if people do it right.
Betrayal is not quick.
Okay, fine. I was wrong.
Only Splendor and Architects is pretty quick.
Okay, fine. Take out Dominion, and I was 50% right. Because
No, Architects is just...
Architects is fun because it's kind of like brainless.
Yeah, and it's
like,
one of those things, well, you can screw people over, but it's not like you get so butthurt. It's just like oh, come on, kind of.
Like if
cats.
If I was the cat, yeah.
You never get to use the cat.
I never get to use the cat. People always take it.
The cat lets you look at the top card of the middle pile to see if you want it before choosing one of the other piles.
Mm-hmm.
And he never gets to use the cat.
I never get to use it. I don't know why. I'll get the cat. I'll be like, yes, I got the cat. I'm going to just annihilate everybody. Yep. And then someone else draws a cat card. Yep. And I lose the cat. So, even if you draw a card that someone else, like a green, like a science card, it's not going to, necessarily impact someone else's gameplay. Yeah. And if you're playing with 4 people, you can only hurt 2.
Yeah.
Because you can only draw left or right. So actually you can only hurt 1. No, you can hurt 2.
There's so many cards out there that recycle that it's just... There's a
lot of... It's a very brainless...
I would say on a scale of competitive, I'm gonna murder you this game, it's very mild.
Yeah, there's not a lot of murdering.
I mean, we do collect military, so I guess kind of.
Sometimes it can be frustrating just because you don't draw the cards you need, but that's about it.
Yeah.
It's just a fun, casual...
If you're looking for a game to play with your family that everybody can enjoy, it's gonna be Seven Wonders Architect.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a game to play that nobody will enjoy...
Whatever.
I'm
Leave
kidding.
my betrayal alone.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I think that about sums it up.
Yeah, so these are just 5 of the games that we really play. There's so many more, when we...
Oh, there's a ton.
When we were gonna pick out, I feel like honorable mentions... We talked about adding Scout, which is a card game, which is...
I feel like it's another one that's very hard to explain.
Yeah, that. If you don't know what Scout is, it's a card game. Look it up. It's another easy one to play.
I think Sea Salt and Paper is a good one.
You hate that game.
I hate it.
Annihilate you.
I hate it. Also,
game. I don't know how I'm good at that game, but I kick butt.
It's luck. It's all luck.
It is luck.
It's a lot of luck. That one is
87%
luck.
Yeah.
It's all on what you draw.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I like it. I mean, I lose a lot, but it's fine. I'm a loser. It's fine. I take it. But I think Sequence... It's a very old person game.
That's such an old school. It's just a fun
It's
game
fun.
to play
And
too.
I whoop your butt a lot.
I cannot own Sequence.
I beat you
why.
21 times in a row once.
Yeah, he beats me 21 times.
At Sequence. Don't start spreading rumors like that.
But yeah, board games are just...
They're part of our...
It's just what we do as a family.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle, yeah.
We need to get a big shelf and then it'll be a lifestyle.
I want to get a big shelf. We have a bunch more of these at your parents' house.
Yeah, we do.
That we need to claim.
I think we have
We have Seaside, Prosperity, and Allies.
Those are all ours, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all... You hear that, Brenda? No, those
are ours.
Those are ours. I don't even know if she watches this channel yet.
Who knows?
But, yeah, I don't know. I think we'll wrap it up there. Honestly, these 3 are 100% this might be my top 3 current board games right now. Slay the Spire would be if we've played it, if we'd played it more, maybe. But I guess just let us know if you've played any of these board games, I guess.
Yeah, and what board games are your favorites? So maybe you can help us discover new games that we can add to our
I'm good with that.
collection here.
I love finding new.
Yeah, tell us all the board games.
All of them. If you don't tell us every board game that's in existence.
That's a little hardcore there, where you're going.
Yeah, you're right. That
pretty
is
hardcore.
Just let us know if you've played any of these, and then what your favorite board game is, and we're gonna wrap it up. Do you want to wrap it up, or should I?
I started it. I think you should. You
Okay.
can have that honor.
All right. Just remember to subscribe, like the video, be kind to each other,
Remember to smile.
and just have a good day.